Today we are taking a look back at the Microsoft Surface Laptop 3 from 2019. But how good is it in 2023? The build quality of the Surface Laptop 3 is really cool. It has Alcantara on the keyboard, and when you close the laptop down it has a nice snap, so you know it's closed. It is really nice. And I am a really big fan of how it looks. It's very minimalist. However, one thing that is really disappointing in my opinion is the amount of ports that this thing has. It only has the Surface Connect port, a normal USB port, a USB-C port and a headphone jack. And it doesn't have an SD card slot, so it is really disappointing that it doesn't have that many ports. The screen is really nice, it has a good brightness and it can go bright enough. However, when you are outdoors it might not be bright enough, but it can also go really low, so that means it's great for working in the dark. It isn't a matte screen, so you might see a bit of reflections. However, it does have a touchscreen, so that is really cool to have. I did notice that when you touch the screen that the screen wobbles a bit because of the hinge. That is something that the Surface Pro doesn't have because of the kickstand. The speakers of the Surface Laptop 3 sound pretty good. They aren't amazing, however I think it's really cool that you don't see them. They are under the keyboard and they are loud enough for most things. And for unlocking methods you have a PIN code that you can enter or a Windows Hello camera, so that is face unlock. And it works really fast and nice. Also, we are really close to 1,000 subscribers, so I would really appreciate it if you can subscribe. The keyboard and trackpad are really nice in my opinion. It has a nice low profile and it types really well in my opinion. It's one of the best keyboards on the laptop. And the trackpad is also really nice, it feels smooth. The hinge on the laptop also feels really nice. It doesn't feel like it's going to break. I've had some laptops that had really bad hinges, but this one feels great. The webcam of the Surface is pretty good and it is definitely better than most Windows laptops. Of course it isn't anything amazing, so if you want to make video calls or something it will look great. The Surface Laptop 3 shipped with Windows 10, however you can upgrade it to Windows 11. The speed and performance on Windows 11 is still good, it isn't anything amazing, however it is still feeling pretty fast and you can open a lot of Chrome tabs and it will still work fine. Also, this thing isn't meant for gaming or video editing because it doesn't have a dedicated graphics card. Some light games should be possible on here. And you can do some light video editing on it, so 1080p with multiple layers should work fine, however you don't want to make a big project with 4K. For the price you can get laptops with better performance. However, they will have a lot worse of a camera, they will have worse keyboard experience, they will have a worse build quality, so you are paying for the nice design. And this thing is still fast enough for most things, just internet browsing, making Word documents, making a PowerPoint presentation, it all works fine, and even some video editing on here is possible. You can find them for around 400 to 500 euros used, and that really depends on the condition and also on the specifications, because there are a lot of different models. The model that I have has an Intel Core i5-1035G7, 8GB of RAM and Intel Iris Xe graphics with 128GB of storage. It can also go all the way up to an i7 with 16GB of RAM, and there's also a 15-inch version which is a bit bigger, and that includes the AMD Ryzen processor instead of the Intel, but I have an Intel model. All Surface Laptop 3s have a fan inside, so that is much better for cooling, however it does make a bit more noise. But I've noticed that it's pretty quiet. Should you buy one in 2023? I think if you need a laptop with a really nice build quality, then this is still a good option. It isn't perfect, the amount of ports are a bit limiting, and there are other laptops in the same price that have better performance. However, that doesn't mean that this laptop is bad. I still think it is a really nice one. So if you need a compact laptop with Windows that feels great and still runs well today, then this is still a great option. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of this laptop? And thank you so much for watching.